Have you wondered which chicken breed is the world's most expensive? The kind of chicken you wouldn't expect to cost this much. In our world, there are unique chickens, including these 10 types of chickens created by God that have such unusual appearances that even emperors in Asia are willing to pay millions just to have one. There are birds that are black down to the bone, and there are also chickens as small as a dove that can fit in your palm. And the one at number 1 has an ability so impossible that you really have to see it to believe it. But before we start, if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you'll always be updated with videos like this. Number 10, Pavlovskaya. Can you take care of a chicken that used to belong to the Imperial court of Russia? The Pavlovskaya is an ancient breed that nearly vanished during the 1917 Russian Revolution. Its silver feathers with black spots look like they were crafted by the hands of Imperial jewelers. Even its legs are covered with thick feathers. But the most striking feature is the crown of feathers on its head, which looks like a pointed crown. Surprisingly, fewer than 1,000 purebreds now remain worldwide. They grow up to 50 hamkinas, weigh 2 to 3 kilos, and are extremely tough. Bred to withstand Siberian winters as cold as minus 40 degrees Celsius without shelter. In 2015, a breeder in Germany paid almost 5,000 euros just for a breeding trial from Russia. Did you know that their eggs are cream-colored with pink spots? And they are unique creatures that survived revolutions and wars. These chickens are actually quite quick-moving and really rather elusive, a trait developed over centuries of living nearly in the wild. Number 9, Appenzeller Spitzhauben. Are you ready to see the most punk chicken in the whole world? The Appenzeller or a Spitzhauben from Switzerland has sharp, spiky feathers that stand straight up, as if it just came from a rock concert. Their feathers vary in color: silver with B-shaped black spots, gold with dark patches, or shiny bluish-black. It comes from the Swiss Alps and weighs 1.5 to 2 kilos, but surprisingly, they're excellent flyers. They can soar up to 3 meters and are experts at climbing fences and trees. In 1950, they almost became extinct. Only 50 of them were left, but Swiss breeders worked hard to restore the entire breed from such a small number. Their eggs are small, white, and laid year-round. And a show-quality specimen can cost almost $2,000. This chicken has style, attitude, and a true Alpine punk personality. Number 8, Serama. This is the world's smallest chicken, small enough to fit in your hand. It's even lighter than half a kilo and smaller than a pigeon. The Malaysian Serama is the world's smallest chicken breed, standing about 25 centimeters tall. Can you imagine holding an entire chicken in your hand as if you're just taking care of a canary? They always stand upright and proud. Their chest is puffed out and their tail is raised so high it almost touches their head. And their wings are lowered straight down as if they're in a military stance. Their origin is also fascinating because they were developed in the 1970s by crossing miniature Japanese chickens with local chickens in Malaysia. And as for their color, they have every color and pattern you can think of. In beauty contests, color isn't key. Posture and uprightness matter most, with straighter posture being more impressive. Male Seramas only weigh about 350 to 500 grams, which is even lighter than a bottle of water. In 2011, they were officially accepted by the American Poultry Association, and the champion Serama reached a price of almost $5,000 because of its rare genetics. It's as if God gave them the courage of a cockfighter, but put it in a tiny body. And their eggs are so small, they're about the size of a large coin. Number 7, Sebright. If you look at this, it's like lace woven from silver and gold by heavenly artisans. Created in the early 1800s by Sir John Sebright in England, the Sebright is among the world's most famous ornamental bantam breeds. Their most iconic feature is the perfect edging on each feather. All of their feathers have a black outline drawn over a golden or silver base color, making them look like feathers that nature has carefully detailed by hand to resemble lace. And unlike other chickens, the males and females look almost identical. They lack the usual long tails or shiny feathers of roosters, but both have elegant, refined patterns. They are small, reaching only about 25 to 30 centimeters in length, and weighing 500 to 600 grams. They are the very first true bantam breed developed in England. However, because breeders aimed for a perfect pattern, they often experience fertility issues due to extreme inbreeding just to maintain the design. In 2018, a champion at Sebright was sold for almost $500 at a British auction. These breeds are active, curious, and love being around people. That's why they're often kept as pure exhibition pets. Number 6. Malay. This is the tallest and oldest breed of chicken in the world. It reaches up to 19 cm in height, which is almost as tall as your waist. And because of its very upright posture, it really looks like a feathered person. The Malay chicken is one of the oldest breeds in the world, with a history that goes back 3,500 years in Southeast Asia. Its body is unique, with a slender torso, long and muscular legs, and an almost completely vertical posture, as if it's walking on tall stilts. Their feathers may be black, red, white, or wheaten, but always lie close to the body, making every tendon and muscle visible. They have small heads and thick eyebrows, making them look angry constantly. Originally bred for cockfighting in India and Malaysia, they still show dominant territorial behavior today. In old Spanish documents from the 10th century, these Asian giants were already mentioned, which means they have existed long before America was discovered. The males weigh up to 5 kilos and are one of the heaviest and most imposing breeds in the world. The pure line male sells for $4,000. This kind of bird seems like a design by the creator, meant to break everything we know about chickens. They grow slowly, reaching full size in about 2 years. Number 5. Alaka. This is the chicken with the largest afro crest in the world. The Palaka chicken has a huge bunch of feathers on its head that looks like natural hair, and it's so thick that they can't see the road. Despite its name, it is believed to have originated in Holland, and here we can see one of the coolest and most ornamental crests in the world of poultry. Theirs can grow up to 15 inches, forming a perfect circle that covers their face so much that they can barely see. Their colors are also unique, with pure white featuring white afros, black with white crests, gold with black spots, lavender blue, and even bearded varieties where the entire face is covered with feathers. This crest grows on a bony protuberance on the skull called a horn, and this is unique to this breed. They can grow 40-50 centimeters tall and weigh 2-3 kilos. In Dutch paintings from the 17th century, you can already see these elegant chickens, which proves that they have been admired for a long time. Their crest feathers also need to be trimmed regularly because they might not be able to see their food or bump into things. In 2020, the world champion Polish sold for nearly $3,000. They are gentle, calm, and friendly, making them the perfect ornamental pet. However, they need extra care because their crest easily gets dirty and can freeze during winter. Number 4. Brahma. It can weigh up to 6 kilos and its leg is covered in thick feathers, like fur pants down to its toes. The Brahma is one of the largest and most majestic breeds in the world. It originated in India and was refined in the United States in the 1850s. Due to its size and very thick leg feathers, it resembles a large ball of feathers moving around. Can you imagine a chicken as heavy as a big cat? The Brahma has 3 main colors: light white with dark legs and tail that have very detailed lace patterns, and buff with a soft golden tone. Most impressive of all is their temperament. Despite their intimidating size, they are very gentle, calm, and friendly, which is why they are called gentle giants. Roosters can grow up to 75 centimeters tall, making them look dominant, but they're not aggressive. During the Victorian era, they were one of the favorite gifts of the British aristocrats. And because their feet are feathered, they need special care, especially in wet and muddy areas, to prevent infection. A champion breeding trio can cost nearly $3,000. Did you know they keep laying eggs in cold weather while most breeds stop? It's as if the creator made them with size, beauty, and remarkable gentleness. And because of their size, they also need a coop with low perches so they won't get injured when they jump. Number 3. Sedosa. This is the chicken that looks like a living stuffed toy with black skin, black meat, and black all the way to the bones. The Chinese Silkie is one of the most unique breeds on the entire planet. Their feathers aren't normal, they don't have hard barbs. They're just soft strands like hair or cat fur. It's like you crossed a Persian cat, not a chicken. But the real wonder is underneath. They have extreme melanism because of a fibromelanosis mutation. Because of this, the skin, flesh, intestines, and bones are all black or dark gray. In traditional Chinese medicine, their black meat is considered medicinal and is sold at 4 times the price of ordinary chicken. Their heads have a round, cotton-like crest with skin that is blush black or purple, and they have turquoise earlobes. They also have 5 toes instead of 4, and this is very rare to see in any breed. They grow to about 1.5 to 2 kilos of pure cuteness and feathers. And in ancient China, only royalty were allowed to keep silkies, and it was forbidden for commoners to own them. A show-quality silkie can cost nearly $5,000, and they really have a very gentle and extremely motherly temperament. So in the entire poultry world, they're the best adaptive moms who incubate eggs of any species, even ducks and turkeys. It's as if God mixed a chicken, cat, and rabbit into one adorable creature. In 2019, gourmet restaurants in New York served a black silkie dish that cost almost $150 per plate. Number 2. Ayam Cemani. This is the Ayam Cemani, the black chicken from Indonesia that is considered one of the most expensive, mysterious, and fascinating animals in the world. Its entire body is pure black. Feathers, skin, tongue, eyes, internal organs, bones, and even blood are all darker than normal. Its intense melanism makes it appear like a living creature carved from obsidian. Only its cream-colored egg isn't black. In Indonesia, these are considered sacred and mystical, used in spiritual rituals since ancient times. It is believed to possess supernatural powers and brings good luck to whoever owns it. And yes, there are people willing to pay almost $15,000 just for one Ayam, Manny. When they arrived in the United States in 2014, they generated major hype. There's a waiting list that can take several years just to get a chick. Their eggs are so highly valued that breeders guard them like a trade secret. The mutation called fibromelanosis is the reason for their black color, and it's 10 times more intense than in silky chickens. In Indonesia, one Ayam Cemani can be worth the equivalent of 6 months' salary for an average worker. Male chickens here can reach 2 to 3 kilos and have an impressive presence. In Javanese mythology, they are said to grant mystical powers and can even heal serious illnesses. And because of this unique mutation, the blackest chicken ever seen by humans was created. Even their crow is lower, deeper, and really sounds scarier. And in some countries, the export of this breed is prohibited to protect Indonesia's genetic monopoly. Number 1. Onagadori. This is the unbelievable Onada, the chicken with a tail that keeps growing as long as it lives. When we say long, it's not just any long. It reaches up to about 13 meters, which is even longer than several cars lined up. The gori of Japan is a nationally recognized treasure and one of the planet's most extraordinary creatures. They have a unique genetic mutation that prevents the normal shedding of their tails each year, which means their tails just keep growing year after year. The world record is a tail measuring 13.47 meters from a single rooster. In Japan, they are kept in special cages that are over 2 meters tall so their tails can hang down and not touch the ground. Imagine the dedication. It's your whole life and you'll only take care of one. Each tail feather is wrapped in paper weekly to prevent damage. Even more amazing, they've cared for them for thousands of years. Before, they were exclusive to samurai clans, symbolizing honor, longevity, and great patience. During the time of the shogun, ordinary people were forbidden to have them, and the punishment was death. What's even more remarkable is that there are fewer than 250 pure Onagadori left in the world. And in 2021, a rooster with a 10-meter tail was sold for almost $250,000. It is estimated that the tail grows about 1 meter each year when in perfect condition. And because of the extremely intensive care, the roosters rarely leave their special cages, and all of them are hand-fed and cleaned manually. In Japanese culture, they are symbols of great perseverance and absolute dedication. This is the creature whose feathers defy the normal biology of birds. And when the rooster dies, its tail is kept in museums as a cultural treasure. Because the breed is so valuable, Japanese law strictly bans exporting it without a special government permit. This is the true king, the world's rarest, most expensive, and special chicken.